Hey, Kevin. What are you playing with?
Well, the question's been asked. What's the difference between pipe and tubing? And I thought, well, that's pretty easy to show you. You see the wall thickness? See the difference between the two of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Pipe is thicker than tubing is. Pipe you can use in like a hydraulic bender. Tubing you would use in a mandrel bender or like a conduit bender, like when you're running electrical wires.
What's a mandrel bender?
Well, a mandrel bender is a big hydraulic thing, and it's got like a plug that goes down inside the tubing. And as you would put that plug down in, and as you start to bend it in the machine, that plug is what keeps the pipe from collapsing. Because you're trying to shrink it. You're trying to shrink it on the inside of the bend and stretch it on the outside of the bend, and keep the top and the bottom the same as you're trying to bend that thing around the corner. Well, that mandrel goes inside to help keep the pipe or the tubing the same diameter. So if not, then what happens is you just kink it. So that's why they put the mandrel down inside. But you see, you also have a conduit bender. Now this is something you can pick up at like Home Depot or Lowe's, if you want to do like electrical work on your house. And that's what this is. It's just a piece of electrical conduit that you would run the wires through. Well, this just fits up inside.
That's conduit tubing?
This is conduit tubing for electrical lines. And you would put this flat on the ground, and then you would just step here and pull on the handle at the same time, and that thing would just bend right over. And it's got it's got a little level in it, so you can go from horizontal to vertical, so when you get a 90-degree bend. And there's different sizes for different size conduit or tubing. So this is a mechanical or a hand version rather than a hydraulic version.
Can you bend tubing in the hydraulic bender?
Well, you can, but the problem with doing it in the hydraulic bender is now you have to have the right size die, or shoe it's called, to fit the tubing. See, this one's a little loose inside. So when I try to bend it in the hydraulic bender, what's going to happen is this is going to deform. It's going to flatten out a little bit. It's going to try to kink because I'm trying to bend that thing around the corner. So you got to have the right machine for what you're doing. You can't just put it over your knee and give it a crank, Some guys, they fill it with sand and water, seal one end, hold it up, fill it, wet it, cap it, and then that keeps it from kinking. But you really have to pack it down tight inside. It's quicker just to have the right tool to do it with. I hope that answers your question.